right now, we get to spend some time with one of my favorite people, and that's Dr. Mickey Barber. She's an age management specialist from South Carolina and North Carolina. She is keeping us young, good-looking, and, of course, healthy, extending our life so that I can live to be 120 and remember that I'm Mark.
That's the key phrase, right?
That is the key phrase.
Memory.
Memory. You mentioned that you have for years said artificial sweeteners cause weight gain.
Yep.
And now it's conclusive. You are a genius.
Thank you. I told you it was one of the few times my husband told me I was right.
I'm waiting for my wife to say that to me, but...
Yeah, it's, now, I'm going to qualify it a little bit by saying, if you're religiously using artificial sweeteners, are you automatically going to gain weight? No, not necessarily. But there are some things to think about. First of all, the fact that the word artificial is in something that you're eating or drinking every day, in my mind, is reason enough to not touch it again.
Absolutely.
I mean, what else do we eat or drink that's artificial? We're getting away from artificial fats like trans fats, right?
Right.
And so why would an artificial sweetener make sense? But we do know that, it does have some negative effects and affects our internal bacteria in our gut and can cause, as a result of that, spikes in blood sugar, spikes in insulin. Those spikes make us want to eat more carbohydrates, more sugars, and it creates a vicious cycle. Nothing good for you in an artificial sweetener. I mean, absolutely nothing good for you in an artificial sweetener. And we find it's very interesting how many of our patients, if we say on their first evaluation day, okay, we want you to take out all artificial sweeteners, and you're probably going to lose about 8 to 10 pounds. And they look at us like we're crazy.
Right.
But it happens.
Well, you know what always strikes me as being funny? You go out with somebody, right? You're going to go out, you and I are going to go out for an ice cream sundae. And you order a double scoop of ice cream, extra chocolate syrup, okay, whipped cream, nuts, and a diet soda. I don't get that. It makes no sense. I get the ice cream sundae, don't get me wrong. But the diet soda with that just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, I think some people kind of convince themselves that if they are cutting back calories, and believe me, a regular Coke has a lot of calories in it, and it has a lot of sugar.
Right, 140 calories per can.
Yeah, and a lot of that is pure sugar. So,
right.
And I'm not advocating that everybody be downing, regular Cokes either. But people, I think, convince themselves if they're having a diet soda, then that kind of gives them room on the calorie chart to eat more sweets, and like they're doing a good thing with the Diet Coke and a not good thing with, and so it evens out. Not really true. And the artificial sweeteners not only can cause you to crave more carbohydrates and cause a spike in your insulin and affect your blood sugar and perhaps push us towards type 2 diabetes, but not good for you.
Our guest is Dr. Mickey Barber, age management specialist. She's here to keep us looking young, good looking, and healthy. I'm Mark Alyn. Dr. Barber and I will be back in just a couple moments. Don't go away. Lots more coming up. Visit us at latenighthealth.com.